In this last video, we will be looking at what to do when the client fails to comply with our requests on the DCC 90F. Let's assume that we have sent our client a request for documentation. 10 days have passed and we have not received what we've asked for. On the due date, we will need to take actions to terminate the case. To begin with, we will need to send the client a 105 advising that the case will discontinue in 10 days. As you can see on this 105, we have selected the last option, which indicates that the case will be discontinued. Our effective date is the first day the case will no longer be active, and our reason for terminating the case is because the client failed to return the requested information. As with all documents, you will print a copy for the case file and one to send to the client. Next, you will need to create a DCC 94D to send to the provider, letting them know that we will be ending payments for these children. Again, the effective date for this form is the first day we will no longer be paying for services. Make sure to print a copy for the provider and one for the file, and then sign them both. Once these forms have been created, you will need to set a DDW date in KICS. On the eligibility main page, you will need to select the children that are going to become inactive in the case. Since we are terminating the entire case, we can check the box at the header and click on Inactivate. Our inactive type will be Discontinue. Our reason will be failure to return documents or loss of contact. And our start date will be the first day that this case will no longer be active, which is going to be March 1st, 2011. We will need to click Save and then return to the case summary page. Back at the case summary page, you will see that the end date has been set as 2/28. This is the last day the case will be active. Make your detailed notes stating what actions were taken in the case and what was sent to the client and provider. Print your case comments detailing the actions taken from the start of the case change process to the completion. Place documentation in the file with the history notes on top and put the file with the inactive cases. If the client were to return the requested documentation before the case came to an end, you would need to complete a change process to remove the end date from the case. You would follow the appropriate procedures explained throughout this course.